You're going to be so gooey. Oh, I'm going to be cutting out, even with Kylie.
Are you saying I'm gooey?
When Kylie had like her allergies, I had to cut out a bunch of her gooiness.
I'm not going to be gooey.
You're going to be gooey.
No, I'm not going to be gooey.
We're going to get it together.
We're getting into it.
I actually doubt that because, Barbara, you're so sick. Why are you here?
Okay.
I don't have to say anything. It's just you two. Go.
No, say your name.
What do you mean?
What?
Just be with us. Ready?
Hey there.
Welcome to
Flawed Femmes. I didn't even look at you. We didn't coordinate, but that's okay. We're on it.
We're great.
We're great.
Today we have a guest.
A guest. We have a guest who came all the way here from Brazil. Just kidding. She lives a few blocks away. But originally, we grabbed her out of Brazil.
Hello, Rafaela.
Hello, Babs. Hello, Molly.
Yeah.
So today we're gonna get into lots of different things. We're gonna talk about Brazil.
We're going to talk about immigrating to the United States.
Yeah, because it was a process.
It's a process.
And the green card and the yada yada yada. And we're gonna talk about bodies.
We're going to talk about a fitness physique challenge and being friends.
So let's get into it.
Let's have some fun. La la la. Hi, Raph.
Hello.
Hello.
So you guys may be asking, why do you sound so awful? Like, and here you are. Well, I will tell you, is that we have scheduled Rafaela 1,054 times.
It's true.
And every time she's like, peace out, Cub Scout. And well, yes, you are. So I was like, no, I'm not letting her get away one more time.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I wonder if people will be like, I don't want to listen to a sick person.
Listen,
You're not gonna.
if you don't want to listen to me, even listen, take me as I am, for better or worse, for the sickness and the health.
Okay. Podcasting is like marriage. People don't talk about it enough. Raph, you're super special. Thanks for coming.
Thank you for having me.
Mm.
So Raph is an OG little group. It's been like, what,
13
years that we have all been super good friends. And Rafaela has always, for our whole life, we have had the misconception that people think Molly and I are nice.
We are, in fact, not nice compared to Raph.
Oh,
actually.
God. Who is nice compared to Raph?
Right.
Like, and so people have this preconceived, like, she elevates our group. She has
I agree.
class.
I agree.
She has class.
She's a classy bitch.
It's true.
Raph is Brazilian, and her native language is Portuguese, and so English is your second language. How did you learn English?
In Brazil.
And did you take it in school?
Yes. I studied English in Brazil for years before moving here.
Really?
You and your partner decided to come here together.
No. I met my husband in Brazil. He's Brazilian too. I met him at the beginning of his internship.
Yeah.
At this company that later transferred him here.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
It was not like my dream moving here. I was happy in Brazil. But he moved here. I was maybe 17, 18 at the time.
Oh.
So I stayed in Brazil. He moved here in 2000.
Okay.
Yeah. And
Wait, when in 2000? So he was here for the whole September 11th thing.
He was, yeah.
Yeah.
He was here. So for almost 5 years, he would go to Brazil and visit me. I would come here and visit him.
Oh, long distance.
Yeah.
And that worked?
Yeah, it worked until we decided to get married. Yeah. And that's when I moved here 5 years later.
And did you get married in Brazil or in America?
In Brazil.
Okay.
In Brazil. Yeah.
Wait, and your wedding was at like 11 at night, right?
Yes.
Why? How can you? 9?
It started at 9.
Oh my God,
p.m.
say everything.
Yeah.
9 p.m.?
Yeah.
How is that even possible?
They do at this church where we got married. They did 5 weddings. They do 5 weddings a day, and you
Holy
can pick
cow.
anytime you want. And I wanted the last one.
Oh,
So that you could party all night.
And then party all night. Yeah.
yeah.
Woo!
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah.
And that's pretty typical.
That's pretty typical. Yeah.
And the one thing about Rafaela is that she loves being the center of attention.
Oh.
So I'm trying to imagine.
Wedding.
I'm trying to imagine your wedding, right? And
Oh my gosh, how did
everyone's
you-
staring at you?
Yeah.
Yeah. How'd you-
It was okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was okay. That day it was okay.
Yeah.
That day
That day.
was all right.
Because you're like, whatever.
Wait, so the other thing that I find really fascinating about your wedding is you got your teeth straightened for your wedding. Like you had super fast braces.
Yeah, well, it was just like,
Wait,
how
what?
do I explain this now? I
It's-
don't have English for this. So my 2 front
Yeah.
teeth,
Yeah.
they were a little bit apart.
Oh, you had the gap?
Because I don't have the...
A lot of people love
The
that. I think
canines.
it's
I
sexy.
don't have the
canines.
canines, so I had
Okay.
space.
Oh.
Okay.
And I hated taking pictures. To this day, I don't like taking pictures, but
Is there a picture in existence with the gap?
I think so.
Oh, yeah. You're going
In
to have to
Brazil.
find that for me.
At my mom's house somewhere.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So for my wedding, yeah, I spent like a whole day at the dentist, and he just
just-
like 2.
He just pulled them. Yeah. Was that the most painful thing that you've ever done?
No, it wasn't bad.
It wasn't
Wow.
bad?
No, it wasn't bad.
What? That's crazy.
I want them to do.
I know.
things
Can they
like that to
can
my
they
mouth.
fix
I don't
my
know.
situation? I accidentally threw my retainer out at lunch in 7th grade, 8th grade. And I did the whole like going through the trash to try and find it. See, because what happened was everybody was like, "Ooh, your retainer's on your plate." And so I put a little napkin over it. Then I didn't have the visual cue and I just tossed it into the garbage. And then I had to go back and go through the garbage, but I never found it. So now I have a crooked tooth. I could get it pulled. I found out the last time I went to the dentist, but I might have to pay a lot to do it. But I might do it.
Wow. That's another podcast.
No, it's really not. It's really not that interesting. My teeth situation. Anyhow, so you have a beautiful smile.
It's
Thank
true.
you.
Yes.
So do you guys.
And so, well, yeah, thank you. So you and Junior move here, and how long in between when you, what the fuck?
I wanted to sip of my coffee, but I didn't hit the mute button. I hit the end button.
Between when you and Junior moved here to when you had your first baby.
8 months.
Oh,
it was that
Is
kind of
that
wedding.
why you moved
It was
here?
that kind of wedding. Okay. So those were very nice visits.
Yeah.
that you guys
Yes.
had.
And I'm
Yes.
so glad it happened this fast.
Yeah.
Because it helped me a lot.
To adjust to being
yes,
here.
Yes.
And meet people and like the mommy groups and all that. You could
Yes,
find
it
other
can be
people.
busy because I came like from São Paulo, which is a big city, and I was used to the chaos. And then I moved to here, and Junior would go to work, and I would stay home, and it was so like
Oh, isolating, and
yeah.
you were
And I
used.
was so young. I don't know.
Oh my gosh.
I'm very glad I got pregnant.
Yeah.
How old were you when you were pregnant?
23.
23.
I'm sorry, 23.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So
FYI, Raph is also younger than us.
she's millennial, a little bit.
She's just a little baby.
So what I am hearing from you is that São Paulo was noise, action, people, everything going on all the time, and then you moved here and it was quiet.
Yeah.
It was very quiet.
Yeah, I remember when Junior moved here, maybe like 3 or 4 months after, I quit my job in Brazil and I was like, I'm gonna go there and I'm gonna stay there for a while. And then I got here and I didn't last a month.
you're like, I
At
gotta
the time, I
go.
was like 18 or 19,
Uh-huh.
and I was like, no, I cannot.
Really?
It's just trees.
It's just trees.
It's just trees.
I went back straight to my boss, and I was like, give my job back.
I can't do
And
this.
then I stayed in Brazil for 4 more years.
For 4 more years.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, that's hilarious.
Raf's dad was in a rap video. He's a baller.
Such a baller. I mean, that's a great video. Let's put a link to it.
And we should.
We're gonna put a link to the
rap video with your dad in it.
Oh my gosh. Yes.
Yeah, yes, he is. He looks like a,
drop it like it's hot.
Yeah.
with his little hat.
Yeah. And he was not acting. That's him.
That's just him. He's just being himself.
Being himself.
But you did say that video really captures your neighborhood, though, that it felt very much like your neighborhood. And you can tell how busy and alive everything is. And then you come here, it's all suburbs and everybody's hiding from each other. You just wave from the lawnmower.
Even Junior didn't know many people here.
Because he was working. He does
and
computer type stuff. Whew, that must have been really isolating. But then you met us and your whole life got better.
It did. But I met you guys way after.
Way after.
Mateo
Second baby. Second baby.
5.
So he was 5. You know what? Oh, something weird is happening with the
I know.
sound.
Well,
Did you touch something?
I did. I touched her microphone because I wanted her to be louder. Be closer to your microphone, you guys.
My train of thought is ruined. Oh, so we couldn't meet you because you had to go to Canada for a while, right?
We did. We lived in Canada.
So your first child was born, and then what? You got kicked out of the country? What happened?
No. I had my 2 kids here.
You had both children.
Yeah. And then Junior got transferred to Canada.
Oh, it was a transfer.
So we lived there for 2
Oh,
years.
okay.
And then when I came back, that's when I met you guys.
Oh.
So did you like Canada?
I did not want to go, and then I did not want to come back.
Oh,
It was really good. I really liked Canada.
Were you like in the more of the city type?
Yeah,
so it
I was
a little bit more.
No, it was like 25 minutes from Toronto. Which was,
I have friends who live up there who love it.
yeah, it was really good.
But then you came back here.
Then we came back, and
That's
my
when
2
we met
kids
you.
were younger, and then I went to the gym where I could take the kids, and that's where I met you guys.
In the play hut.
Yeah.
So shout out Play Hut.
Play Hut. So what made you guys decide, and I know nothing about anything. So what made you guys decide to go for citizenship, or how was that always a thing, or how does that even work?
It was always a thing. Like we moved here. My husband had a work visa.
Yeah.
Always sponsored by the company. And then the next step would be the green card.
Okay.
Then we went through the whole green card process. Once we got the green card, you have to hold it for 5 years so you can apply for citizenship. So it's just
so the green, and what the green card does is gets over that step of where you have to be here for a certain amount of time and then go back home and then a certain amount of time, right? Isn't there something about like that you can only be here with a work visa for so much time and then you have to leave the country and then it starts over?
With the work visa, every 2 years we had to go back to Brazil. Well, you don't have to go back to Brazil. You have to leave the country, go through an immigration and come back. But since we had to leave the country, we
would go to Brazil.
To Brazil, yes.
And
Now,
is there a
with the green
time
card,
limit?
You don't have to.
Okay.
You can just stay for.
So with a visa, is there a time limit how long you have to stay out of the country before you come back in?
With the visa, I don't think so. I don't remember.
Yeah.
But no.
So beginning to end, how long did it take to become a U.S. citizen?
About 11 years.
11 years.
Yeah.
So
Which is pretty typical,
it
I guess.
depends on, like, it's different for everyone, but ours was pretty long.
It was.
So your children are American citizens.
Yes.
Immediately. And immediately did they have dual citizenship?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So then for you guys, how difficult was it to get a green card?
Well, just the process
Is lengthy.
yes, and there is a lot of steps that you go through that is tiring,
Yeah.
but
Is it expensive as well for the green card part?
I don't know because it was sponsored by the company.
Oh,
So we
Oh, that
Yeah.
helps.
Yeah, we didn't pay.
okay. So then you have your green card for 5 years, and then after that,
You can
dear
apply for
God,
citizenship.
I'm exhausted already.
Just listening.
Then you can apply for citizenship.
Yes.
Okay. And then what is that process?
You have to do you might need to edit this, biometric.
Oh, yeah. Biometric
Yeah.
screening. Yeah.
And then the interview where you have to study. You have this 100 questions about American government.
Yeah, there's a U.S.
Right.
citizen test.
History,
Yes.
rights, and responsibilities of
Yes.
US
Yes.
citizens.
They just added that to the high school curriculum.
Yes. I think my daughter too. I think
Yes,
my
you
son
have
too.
to now. Oh, because he's older, he might not have. You have to now. Interestingly enough, our school lost some of those scores from sophomore year, and a bunch of the seniors are having to retake their citizenship exam on U.S. history 2 years after taking the class.
Oh my gosh. I
But
mean, I was looking at the U.S. citizenship
Yeah.
test, which FYI, no, they would kick me right the F out.
yes, I would immediately fail.
I would immediately. So there were certain things.
I did it again. I just wanted a sip
Molly,
of coffee.
And then I'll press your button. You just tell me when you want to say. Okay, how many amendments does the Constitution have? This is not for you, Ref. This is for you, Molly.
Thank you for. How many amendments does the Constitution have? 28.
Wow, I can't believe how close you were. I would have said 13. Right? 13 amendments? No, it's 27.
27. I was close.
Okay, so you guys, Molly is kind of smart.
I'm
So
kind
that's
of close to an
Okay.
American.
How many? I just picked three
Randomly.
random questions,
Random. All right.
How many U.S. senator? How long is a U.S. senator for? Like how?
Senators.
How?
2 years.
No. 6.
6. You knew that? Your Raf's over here nodding.
Yeah.
That's so crazy.
Term limits.
6 years. Okay. But whose term is 2 years?
Is it representative?
Yes, it is Molly Campbell.
That's what, yes.
Wow. Oh, God, I'm so glad that I had these questions because if the questions were being asked of me,
but you have time to study. And then out of the 100, they ask you 12, and you have to get 6 right. So it's not like it's for me it was more of the intimidation than nervousness.
yeah.
But yeah, I think I tried to find it to bring it here, but I couldn't because I got one wrong and I was so nervous. And I remember it was something so stupid. That the minute I answered, the guy just looked at me like, and he smiled. And he was like, are you sure?
How many?
And I was like, no.
How many states are there was the question.
I don't remember. So I wrote it down to forget, but I don't know where.
Oh, I love it so much.
Yeah.
And so it was okay. What's one before you became a citizen? And really could be after, but when you first came over to America, what was the funniest or strangest or weirdest? You were, oh my God, Americans are so blank. Or not fun. Maybe
While
not
you're
funny,
thinking,
but
I just want to point out that one of these dogs keeps farting over here and it's not me. You can't smell it? Okay, I think it's the old dog.
I can't either, but
Oh, you can't smell anything? Oh, well, you guys are getting away with it.
Yeah, so I don't know, funny, but like, it's all the differences, like sizes. You know, the houses are huge. Every package at the store
is huge.
It's huge.
Do you feel like now you've embraced that?
Oh, yeah.
You're like, I need a bigger house.
I went to Brazil and I was like, oh,
why Why is everything so tiny?
Even people.
Yeah. You guys are on top of each other.
Now I embrace everything really fast.
Yeah.
But the language. Oh. English.
It's so interesting to us because you always think your English is terrible, and we always find it to be you're so well spoken. But
Spoken and sometimes too, Raph. Sometimes I'm just like, just talk to me. I don't care what you're saying.
it is a beautiful accent.
I remember one day we were out eating. And we met this girls. They were sitting next to us, and Babs goes like, "Oh, this is my friend Molly. This is my friend C, and this is Rap talk." Just talk.
Just talk. Sounds about right.
Just talk. Oh my gosh. It does sort of advantage you. I had a friend who was from Mexico when I lived out west, and all the guys would get really mad because we would go out to the pub and there was a map on the wall and they'd be talking up girls and stuff, and then Guillermo would be like, "Let me tell you about my country." And all the girls would be like, "Yes, I do want to hear about your country." And all the guys are like, "Come on, Guillermo."
You're taking all
the girls.
Well, I'm sure that's not how he felt. I'm sure he was so nervous.
Oh.
At least I am all the time.
Oh, you are. I don't know if he was, because he actually grew up on a watermelon farm, and he would say things like, you get the fresh watermelon first thing in the morning, you just break it open. All the girls would be listening to this. I'm like, what is happening? Like, what is this game you're running? I had no idea watermelon farms were so sexy, but in the right accent. Hey,
it can be.
Yeah, it can be. I'll come get your watermelons.
Kind of offensive and yet delicious.
But delicious.
I love watermelon.
Particularly if you break it open with your bare hands in the morning sun.
This is pretty. That is, yeah. Ralph, have you noticed any different treatment because of your accent?
Never.
No.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, that's really good.
We had an incident over here at our elementary school in like 2016, just random date that happened. Don't know what happened in 2016, but someone at the elementary school was having, you know how the elementary school traffic line is one of the most contentious places. And I mean, those people are, and they are like, get out of the car. Like there is a system.
It's like you can't do anything right. It's kind of like
you can't
card machine.
Yes. Oh,
to like put it in,
take it out,
beeping at you.
So it was the elementary school line. There was a car that didn't move fast enough for the car behind it. And the guy was really mad and started yelling at the mom in the car, who did have an accent. And then he said some really terrible words in front of children. It was like 2 blocks from here, so you do see it, even though in the Northeast, everyone likes to think that they're so evolved. But yeah.
No, I never had any bad experience. We had a neighbor once that I had a strong feeling they did not like us, but they never told us.
But they didn't tell you.
But that was it.
But they just
everybody was always very understanding and helping, and
anything with your kiddos.
Never.
Oh,
that's awesome.
And actually, there have been some opposite. I don't know that you can say reverse racism.
You can't.
But there were a couple moments where I know that your son was asked to help out because he was from Brazil.
Yeah.
To make some other kiddos feel more comfortable.
Yeah. He helped some other kids in high school with English, with Portuguese.
Yeah.
And your
But
daughter did too, right? Did
no.
she? Oh, she didn't do
No.
the Portuguese
No.
acclamation. Oh, it was the other. There's quite a big community from Brazil here, actually.
Well, I don't know. Like, we have our group.
Are they all associated with the same workplace?
No. When I came here, I went to the Jewish school. And there I met my first Brazilian friend. And she introduced me to her group of friends. So they were all her husband and all the other friends were studying at UNH at the time.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, right. So
We've been friends since then.
Friends
And
since
that's
then.
our family here. But
We've never been able to replace the Brazilians. Just so you know, I've tried this. I'm like, oh, over the years, I'm like, oh, you're going with your Brazilians. All right, have fun. Clearly,
but it's so good to have both of you.
Yeah. I would love to talk to you about the event that we did together. That was a fitness event, and what that is like to someone who's.
That's when we met.
That's when we met. We met at the physique challenge, and we were all very, very thin and beautiful.
Guys, I just found the pictures yesterday
of the physique challenge.
Yeah.
I don't think I have a picture with you, Babs, because I don't think the first one I have with you because you were right next to me, and I was so mad.
You guys,
I really don't have any pictures. I think I have one. Yeah, I'll have to get one from you.
Post these pictures because I don't want anyone
to think that that's what we look like.
This human
Yes.
existed.
I don't remember exactly the day I met you because I was doing my thing. We were all doing the same thing. We were supposed to be doing the same thing.
Yes, we were lifting. It was so we started a 3-month program to get.
3 months.
Yeah. Well, we did it twice in a row. We did it 2 or 3 times in a row. I think you did it 3 times, and I was like, I'm not doing this again. But we did it. Raph and I did it twice, and so we did 3 months, and you would drop as much body fat as possible, and it was a competition, and we lifted. Then you would do a bikini competition, and then you lifted. Your body fat was monitored. We did the diet and everything. So it was really intense, and also, questionably healthy.
It was such a fucking awesome moment.
But it was quite a thing.
Raph was just gonna say about the first time she met.
Okay.
Were we both together?
Both of you.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I was by myself doing my thing, and I was like super shy and just looking around and see if I was doing it right. And then you came to me, Babs, and you were like, if you're not sweating, you are not doing it right.
Oh my God! I'm such a bitch!
Yeah. And I never, I don't sweat.
You're like, it doesn't matter how hard I work.
And this is one example of when I needed my English to disappear, because I just looked at you and I was like, who is this person? And what should I say back? Did I understand correctly?
Oh my God. And what happened?
Then we became...
And then we became best
I didn't
friends.
say it in a mean way, though.
No, I think you were just...
Yes. Well...
I was probably thinking of an excuse of how I could talk to this beautiful girl who was doing the same workouts and being like, come on, come over with us.
Yeah, 2 days after, when I kept thinking about that's what I thought you were. Maybe she just...
Maybe she just wants to be my friend.
Yeah. It's true. It did work.
I will have to say that was such a strange thing. So we all look back at those pictures and are just stunned with the fact that we were living in those bodies for a while, even though it's impossible to maintain because you're depriving yourself of water at the end and all sorts of things. And
I think Raph has maintained it, though.
But what's really interesting to me is I remember after doing one of the bikini shows, a guy came up to me and was like, wow, you look amazing. Like if you just like tighten up the back of your thighs a little bit more, like you could, really compete. And I think back on that and I just think to myself, wow, that is exactly the problem. He thought he was giving me a compliment, right? It was the strangest thing.
And I can remember that time you being like, Molly, it is a super compliment. And you're like, this sucks. I hate everything.
Why am I here? I'm clearly not fit enough.
You could hear.
I had dropped 9% body fat.
You didn't like the whole process?
I actually found out that I loved lifting weights. That was the best thing that came out of that whole experience is that I really love lifting.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I really found that out. The first time through, I didn't mess up my diet too much, but I kind of was, by the end of the second round, kind of getting in my head about weight and figure and it was and then I did start pulling water at the end, which I didn't do as much in the first one. So by the end of the second round, it was like, this is probably not psychologically good.
Yeah.
You guys, the second one, I think,
what else I found when I was going through pictures.
Didn't you win the second? Did you win the second one or the first one? The second one.
My husband and I.
Oh, you did a couple.
Oh, that's right. You did a couple.
I don't want to talk about it. My husband came around and decided he wanted to be as cool as me.
The second time.
So when I was going through the pictures, I also found, remember my treadmill incident?
When you wiped out?
Yes.
Road rash.
Yeah. So this is one of our instructors had us sprinting on the treadmill.
Oh my God.
And then we would walk. Like slow way down to walk. Sprint rock. Right?
Where was the video camera when this happened? Why?
And so I put it on sprinting. I was sprinting, and then I felt myself falling. But not only did I fell, and I just stayed there for an extra couple seconds. Meanwhile, the treadmill,
was peeling off.
Was fucking peeling off all of my skin, smoking and whatever. And then someone, I think I was next to somebody else, and they reached over and like hit the stop on that. They were like, "What the fuck?" Like I could have rolled off. I could have done a million things, but I just was there, and I was like, "Huh." Well, that hurts. Oh, cool.
Oh, gosh. The shower after that must have been the worst thing ever.
Awful. You guys, you know what? We'll add a picture of that.
Oh, great.
Sure will.
I know someone who unfollowed us because of the tick picture.
Why?
Yeah.
And they were like, I can't look at it. I can't look at it. If you take it off, I'll follow you again. That was the worst tick ever. Come on. Not the worst tick ever. Don't look at that.
Hold on. Maybe I could do another picture on the first.
Oh, so you could slide it to see
the tick?
The tick.
I could do that.
Yeah, we could do that.
I could do that.
Raph says no.
Oh, Raph.
Don't compromise yourself. Don't compromise yourself for other people.
You know what? No, I'm not going to do it.
I'm not going to do it. One of the things that happens when you move to the U.S. is that you end up looking for people who are from wherever you immigrated from, right? So we have a big Indonesian population. We have a growing population from Brazil. We have in the center of the state of New Hampshire, there's a lot of people who are coming over from different African countries. There's a few pockets, and this happens in cities, right, where you get everybody from the same place. Can you speak to that experience of immigrating to somewhere and you're both acclimating to being a U.S. citizen, but you're also drawn to having your Brazilian community. Right. Can you talk about that a little bit? I mean...
Yeah. Well, when I moved here, so my husband was here already. and he did not want Brazilians because like he was embracing the culture. He wanted to improve his English because he was working and he needed. So when I got here, I was trying to do the same, but then I met this Brazilian friend, and I needed because I was pregnant. No, when I met her, I had my son already. But as much as I wanted to embrace the culture and learn English, I needed someone to talk to and someone that, really understood me.
Well, and your English wasn't as good as Junior's, right? I
think it was always better.
I was like, it was, because I was going to say, I feel like your English was way better than Junior's.
Listen,
English was way better than mine. And for the longest time, I think even after I had my son, I wouldn't talk. I was like, I don't know. I was
This
so
just silent.
and so nervous. Yeah.
My stepdad's mother, who immigrated here from Italy, never learned English. She only ever spoke Italian.
Oh, really?
She must have learned a few words here and there, but she just didn't. Which I feel like would be so isolating, except they were in an Italian neighborhood.
Yeah. And I think that there can be something about being in an area, right? And embracing it, but still having your people. It's just understanding you on a different level. Other people can't provide.
Yeah. And they got here before us. So I learned a lot with them too. It really helped.
Oh, about how to live here and feel part of everything.
Well, I also had a tutor when I got here.
You did?
Tutor?
Oh, yeah. When I got here,
who was it?
I wish I could remember her name, but she lives 2 streets down.
Oh, really? Yeah.
So we got here, and a week after, my husband took me to this school downtown.
Yeah.
And I remember, he just stopped the car, dropped me off, and did not go inside with me. And I was freaking out. And I hated him.
This is how you die.
Yeah. And I remember just standing there, just trying to remember all the English I had. And I was like, what do I have to say? And then this woman came.
Where is the library?
Yeah, right. Bathroom.
So this woman came and she talked to me, and I have no idea what she said. And then she just took me inside the school. She helped me with all the paperwork, and then I started taking classes. I would go every day, classes all morning, and then at noon I would meet this tutor, and she would stay with me for hours, and then she would take me to the grocery store, to the library, to the post office, and show me around, and that was really helpful. I would have headache every day, because my brain was so tired.
Right.
Just got here, and I studied in Brazil, and it's so when you study English, I'm always being always good with writing and reading, but talking.
Not so much.
Understanding Brazil, I could, because it's a Brazilian teaching English.
Yeah.
I can understand, but the minute you get here, you're like,
that's what.
That's so, because I think there is something I found that, my daughter has found that she can write Spanish. She has really difficulty speaking Spanish.
Yeah.
So I think it's kind of a similar thing. But you have, ever since I've known you, have been like, oh yeah, my English is no good. But I think it's always been great.
But you can look at, it also has to do with how willing you are to kind of put yourself out there and embarrass yourself. One of the things that they found from polyglots, is that what it's called when you speak a lot of language? Yeah. So polyglots is that one of the ways that they acquire language most quickly.
Hold on. You said polyglot, and then you were like, oh, is that what? And Raph nodded. And listen, nobody else knows what the fuck you're talking about.
When you speak, if you're multilingual, And so this is really interesting in education because they used to call non-native English-speaking students, ESL students, English as a second language. But that term went away because what they found is that if you likely knew 2 languages, then you were likely to know 3 or 4 or even 5 languages. And so what they found is that people who are speaking more than one language, you can't just say English is their second language. It doesn't really fit. So more often than not, people are referred to now as multilingual or
polydactyl. What did you say?
Polydactyl is having more fingers.
Wait, what did you just say?
Polyglot?
What is polyglot?
Like speaking a lot of languages. Oh. Now you're making me check myself, but yeah.
Well,
so
in Portuguese is polyglot. So
I think we're we're onto it.
Speaking
not because I knew the word.
Yeah, you're like yes, it's the same. Well,
numerous languages.
Well, and actually that's annoying because we do evolve a lot from the same languages and we steal words from one another's languages. So you do get those crossovers, but it's particularly annoying with Portuguese because Portuguese and Spanish sound so much alike. So you're always feeling like I should be able to understand what's happening in Portuguese, but I just can't quite get it. Do you feel that way with Portuguese and Spanish?
Yeah, I can understand Spanish.
Yes.
I cannot speak.
But you can't speak it. So
but I can
it's close enough to understand it. Yeah. I felt that way with Russian and Ukrainian. Like they were really close and they shared the alphabet, and so you would think they were speaking Russian, and then you would listen a little bit more and realize it's Ukrainian, and it's the same thing. It's so close.
Have you ever watched Telenova?
Telenova?
No, you guys
telenovas, telenovelas.
Yeah. In Brazil,
fun.
They are fun.
When I first got here to the field, and then it was like, no, let's watch some Friends and get this English thing going. Yeah.
So, you know what's so cool? So you just took your kids back to Brazil recently, and it's the first time that they've been there with
your youngest.
Your youngest. So you have, how much younger is your youngest than your other 2?
10
years. Every once in a while, Raph will be like, what? How did I have another baby? When did I think of this? And so
good.
Yes, it happens. So she has a beautiful youngest daughter, and you guys all went to Brazil, the whole family.
But my oldest.
But your oldest. Yeah. Oh, that's right. He didn't go. Your daughter had so much fun there. Like, what was her reflection on visiting Brazil after growing up in the U.S.?
She loved it. She loved everything. And I think what I will never forget is when she got here, she said, everybody there is so much happier with so much less. And for a teenager.
Yes, to have that. Who always wants more.
More clothes,
but
more
she loved everything. She embraced everything. She spoke Portuguese the minute she got there. I didn't even know she knew. How to speak Portuguese.
She probably didn't.
Well, I knew.
Yeah.
I always knew she knew some, but she was just.
She was just talking away.
It was so good for me because I always feared that she wouldn't be able to talk to my parents and my siblings, and
that's a real.
But she was great.
And how did your youngest like it?
She loved it too. Yeah.
And what I think is really interesting about her is that when there's a whole lot going on, she is like, "Peace out, Cub Scout."
Yeah.
But there's a whole lot going on all of the time.
Yeah.
And
around her.
Yeah, and she just went into it.
Yeah,
which I think is phenomenal.
She didn't get overwhelmed in the same way?
No. Well, a few times she was like, everybody was playing, and she was like, I need a moment, but not often.
And she would never hear. I mean, that would even if she had one day, like what was going on with your millions of family and all that stuff. I mean, that's pretty amazing.
It was really good to see, and I loved it because I have all my cousins and my brother. They have kids at the same age as my youngest. So I always like wanted to see her playing with them. And it was so, because they were all young, but they were like trying to speak English with her, like trying to talk to her and teach her English, teaching her Portuguese, and then she would teach them English. It was really cute.
Oh, that's so much fun. Well, we're going to each pick a little, what is this called?
A happy card?
A little card that has a little quote, and you can share that little quote with like everybody else, and we'll share it with you people.
God, this bag, Barbara, it's impossible.
Okay, you know what?
I can't even.
Oh my god.
I got 2, 4, 3. Okay, take them back.
Okay.
I was gonna read this one and then.
There's 2.
No.
Yeah. Okay, so.
I don't have my glasses on. Support your double dandelion.
Oh,
No.
it's the other side, you weirdo.
All right. Okay. Surround yourself with people you love being yourself with.
Oh my god.
I just did that.
Check.
Done.
Okay.
Done.
Mine says ask for help, which is never gonna happen. Okay, no, I'm just kidding.
That should be mine.
All right.
Mine says have faith in your dreams.
Oh.
You guys.
What?
I mean, I want.
Why is that a joke to you?
It wasn't a joke.
Why is that a joke to you? Her dreams are important.
That was like a love bug.
No, you should have cheered for that.
I love you, love bug. Oh, Raph.
Oh.
I would love to hear more sometime about a few other things about immigrating here. So Brazilian bodies and American bodies. People tend to, I feel that in Brazil, it's a lot more curve inclusive. And you hear about, people want to have a butt. They want to have boobs. And here, I feel that thinness is held up as, an ideal. Do you find that?
I did.
Yeah.
No, I did. I think this is when I was living in Brazil, it was pretty much that way. But this last time I went to Brazil not long ago, I felt like it's not anymore.
It's not anymore.
Or at least I didn't see much.
Or you're like, it's...
Do you think body modification is statistically higher in Brazil?
I think so. Yeah.
It is still kind of that way.
Yeah.
But
your eyes, ocular. What's happening?
Mine?
I'm trying to. No, I didn't. I didn't know if you were trying to be like, I'm trying to think of a word. So I was like, and I thought you were going like this. So I was trying to feed you words. What do you need for words?
You know what? Her eyes eat words. It's delicious. You're too sick to podcast.
I am not. I'm right here, right now.
Sounds really good.
You sound good. We can rate physique challenges. Let's tell us one good thing, one positive, one negative about doing a intense fitness.
My bikini was pretty fucking amazing, you guys. Remember?
You had a great bikini.
It was like stars.
The star one?
Yeah.
That was the one I pictured.
I had on like the highest high heels ever. That was my positive.
Was there any
on our case for me the friendship? I think I was doing more.
Yes, the friendship
for the group because that's where I met all of you and a lot of more people because I knew no one here. But like I learned a lot about lifting. And I learned.
So that's what I would say too.
Form.
Yeah.
Yes, I would say that the lifting was the best part for me. Yeah. The worst part, posing class.
Oh, fuck.
What was the eating?
The eating?
The eating was so a challenge.
Well, at the time, you were baking all that amazing stuff. And then we would just look at it because Raph is a really great baker. And she would make like brigadeiro and all this, like the tres leches and all that stuff. And we were just
like
eating
there.
Yeah.
It definitely did. I think because we were all together, the eating wasn't a huge issue for me because we all were doing it all together. Otherwise, it would have been. You know what I mean? Like, it's not like I had someone eating a burger in front of me. You know what I mean? Because we were all on the same. But the other thing was that we all all of us talked about our cheat meal
All the time.
like 24 fucking 7.
Right.
And when I say cheat meal, yes, the regular human might be like, oh, one cheat meal. Yeah, okay. Well, let me be clear. That cheat meal has appetizers, it has desserts, and by God, does it have a shit ton of drinks.
It's true.
So,
we threw a party. You didn't have a cheat meal?
No, I did.
Oh,
but it wasn't. I felt wrong.
It felt
So
wrong.
I wouldn't go too crazy. Like, no.
See, we can't be policing food like that. It gets a little crazy.
Process, like, because as Brazilian, I grew up, when you go make lunch, you have a salad, beans, rice, a protein, and a vegetable on every meal. So I was still cooking all this for lunch and dinner for my family, and then I had to eat just a portion of it. That was hard.
That is really hard.
I did not like that part, but
No,
and I don't
wouldn't.
think I did what I was supposed to do.
No.
No.
I did my best.
And but you didn't need to, and I think that is part of what we should have walked away with, that is that being that strict and that regimented about food wasn't actually totally necessary to get, maybe not to the point where we were when we were competing, but at least to live with a body that you loved living in, you know, that you didn't have to be like that about food. It's
God, I like cheese.
I know, cheese is. So for the end, we had a big party, and at the end of each challenge, everyone would bring to the party the food that they most missed while they were doing the challenge.
I heard somebody danced on the ceiling.
Yeah, there were some footprints on the ceiling, but so people brought like chocolate, people brought Chinese food, mozzarella sticks, bagel bites,
Did
the
we
weirdest
talk about
stuff.
that on another
I think we
podcast?
must have mentioned it. I don't know.
No.
Raph says no. Anyhow, the celebration of food at the end was
Almost worth the...
And I couldn't stop eating.
then it comes right back. Yeah.
But lifting was good.
But lifting was good. Meeting and working and working towards a common goal is really fun.
Absolutely. It's super fun.
Yeah.
And achievable.
We should do it again.
We're doing a class together again. Is great.
We are at a new gym that embraces
We got Raph back on board with the new functional fitness class, and we actually are having a really lovely time there. So learn from us, lift weights, find some people at the gym.
Yeah.
That's what we took away. Blah, 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 blah.
Thanks for being with us today, Rafaela.
Thank you for having me.
It was so fun.
You're the most amazing, and you're gonna listen back to this, and you're gonna be super impressed.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Go out there and don't forget, be a fucking fabulous
Flawed femme.